Okay, so we're in with our game 1. I don't really want to mulligan this because I've got the mana and the ramp, and again, not knowing how fast it's going to be, I think it's okay to keep on the draw. A Zerta Druid off the top would be good. No, it's another land. And another keystone. So far so good, he's not curving out crazily. If you don't with 3-drop, or your 3-drop's a key rune, I'll be quite happy. Target player tops 2 cards of his library into his or her graveyard. Okay, so that's pretty good. So he's only getting rid of a land, which I definitely don't need, and the weapon surge, which is not doing anything for me. So now we can bring in a keystone. And next turn get in the bronze beak. So he brings in the keystone. I don't know if there are any counter spells in this. None for 2 mana, at least he's not holding them. First creature on the board is a 4-drop. Now presumably he's got some form of removal here. Let's just see what it is. Nope, the damage gets through. Now comes the trick, he sacks it to draw a card, okay. Oh, I really wish I'd read over the spoiler a wee bit more. Right, so I don't think my opponent has any form of removal. We'll bring out this guy, he gets +3/+3 and trample. Now he's got removal. Ooh, return that to my hand and we sack a creature. Okay, that works. So far and away. He's gone for 4 colour. Surely now there's some sort of trick he can play. Multicoloured creatures of his have Death Touch. Now I think we want to play out this guy. And this guy, so that next turn we can get some hugeness. Ah, we tapped that wrong. That was silly. That was really silly. Okay, we got to pass. And hope he attacks in for 4. Yep, that damage is going to come through. with 5 cards in hand and 8 mana available, he's definitely going to be able to play out the majority of his hand. Yeah, here we go, we're getting something new. Lifelink and Extort. All these guys have Death Touch, that's pretty bad. So we can make our guy very big. I think we want to, can I get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Steeple Rock, which gives me first strike, and the Druid, but then potentially we're taking an awful lot of damage next turn. It's probably wiser to bring in the Bronzebeak and the Druid. So yeah, we're going to do that. Let's not tap it silly this time. So this guy gets big, and we'll bring in the Druid. So he gets even bigger. In for 10, living life on the edge here. Plays out the dude. Wow, this guy's just crazy nuts as well. I mean, we've got to bring this guy in. So these guys are just getting crazy strong. It is a shame that we did not have our Trampler in. Because right now we get two 14/14 strength creatures which are basically going to run in and get death touched. Which doesn't make much sense. But hey, we've got to go with it. $30 damage coming in at you. Has to block both, surely. Yeah, blocks both. And we ship it over. Something gets bounced back, which I forgot about, but I'm quite pleased about. He'll replay the guy with Death Touch. happy just to trade off this shaman here. Forest walk and protection from green. We'll just ping him for 1. So a key rune is not what I needed. He'll bounce back the 2 mana. No? No, I suppose it keeps his Deathwalker safe, and he definitely gets the 2 mana guy through. May as well attack him with both of them. Okay. I'll take the 2 damage I have to take. In comes the Overgrown Tomb. Control 2 more gates, you gain 7 life. Okay, we definitely didn't want to see that. Let's snap this to draw a card. There's no way we can do 17 damage here. We can do 9. This can't gain enough life to survive the next turn. Yeah, I think we've got to hand it to him. Let's see what the next card would have been though. Land. So that didn't go to plan, but let's get quickly into game 2. Now, downside here, I have no removal whatsoever. I like Alive and Well in this build. Not so much for the put a 3/3 creature, but for the gain life ability. I really don't think the Keystone's necessary, so we're going to swap out a Keystone for Alive and Well. like gaining a couple of points of life there could very well have held me out to win. And this guy's deck seems to be quite expensive, so I'm definitely going to play first. Oh, it's not great. It's a keep though. One more mana I can get the keystone out, and then we can start to ramp into all this expensive stuff. So the Guild Gate will come in. A green mana would be fantastic. Forest off the top. There we go. Don't you love top decking? Now we'll bring in the keystone. And pass it back over. There's no point attacking in with these guys because they can deal 1 damage at will. Yep, he'll make a keystone. I'll make a green mana. Burn you for 1. Yep, I will empty my mana pool. We're going to bring in this guy. Burn you for 1. Target player discards 2 cards. Okay, let's get rid of it has to be the forest and the behemoth because I have copies of them. So now I'm going to jump in with this. He's going to get +1 counter. We'll play out a druid and ship it back over to you. There's his guy with Death Touch. So these guys are pretty good. I like these a lot. Make the guy that makes 3 more guys. Now I'll get a pretty decent army. In comes a keystone. Is this only once each turn? You can't activate it. Okay. Okay, so this was an obscene draw. Let's go ahead and roll that out. And he's conceded. With that many creatures, and them all getting +1 whenever they attack, +1/+0 whenever they attack, and you can't block, so we were going to get probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 points of damage through there. Pretty mental. So I take that. The guy's deck is very slow. It seems like there's quite a bit of kind of discard your hand ideas, and those Death Touch guys are crazy good. Crazy good for common rarity. But there's nothing here that I want to put in, so we're just going to go ahead and play it out as it is. He's went to 41 cards here. Can I keep this in a deck that's primarily red? No, I cannot. This is pretty horrific as well. This is better, though not by much. Yeah, we really want a red mana source, like rapid, and Sod's Law says I took the Gruul Kieran out. There we go, that was nice, thank you. The Bronzebeaks could be... they could get played in Standard, very possibly. I mean, we're going to take these 2 damage, no Kieran, either that or he has a trick. I actually misread the Crawl Warrior there. I thought it was 4 mana to activate. I was trying to think how I was going to win a race against a 5/5. Hopefully it's not an issue. The Tomb comes in untapped. So he must have something that costs 4. But what? What does he have? I guess we've got to run in and see. Either that or he just wanted to take 2 damage. I'm fine with that too. Indeed, they just took 2 damage, that's obscure. So I'm going to just go ahead and... do I want to kill off his dude? Yeah, let's go for it. Cast with Overload, why not? So is it really worth saving your guy and spending some mana? Is the question that's running through his head just now, because it will slow him down. Looks like he's going to. He casts Far. Turn target creature to its owner's hand. And he has fused it. So target player sacks a creature. So this guy gets sacked. And we don't take any damage. He possibly wasted a removal spell there. I mean, this guy's just going to come back. Next turn we can get the... Is he going to make his guy huge? That is the question. No. Bring in your death touch, dude. Nope, he's bringing in another one of these dudes. Okay, so it looks like we're possibly going to get pinged away. So this guy will come in. We are going to attack for 3 here. What you got? Destroy the artifact or creature, it can't be regenerated. Good old removal. So we can get a lot of damage in here. If we draw mana off the top, I'd say we're in a pretty good situation though. So we can get 5, 6, 7 damage in, putting me in a 2-turn clock. He chooses not to. There's the death touch dude. So now we're dead to... Well, I guessed we have to play this. Let's block a 2-2 and kind of force them to pump him. Putting me to 6, which is not a situation you want to be in. Especially when the guys get 7 damage on the table. No land off the top and that's going to be game. That one could have went either way. A land off the top there would have put me in a strong position. But it wasn't to be. So game 1, 2-1 loss. Let's go on to game 2.